attempt at this frickin' video. Interruptions every time. I swear to God, man. People annoy the hell out of me. Anyway, so I'm doing a review of Panic at the Disco's gig on Saturday, and they were supported by a band called Me, apparently. I didn't believe it, but apparently it was, yeah. So, I only caught half of this gig because I was in Edinburgh, having a fantastic time, just really cold. If it wasn't cold, it would be like the best day that I've had in God knows how long. Yes, and one thing, Stephanie, you tell me right now I don't look like shit, because I do, okay? So, I can prove it, just, yeah. Anyway, so Me, imagine taking My Chemical Romance, right? Like, see, this is the good part of My Chemical Romance, and this is the bad part. Taking the bad part of My Chemical Romance, right? So I've got the bad part here, and then taking the bad part of Panic at the Disco, right? So that's the bad part of Panic at the Disco. Smooshing them together, right? Then giving them a stupid name, like Me. Thank you, Me. I just insulted myself again. Anyway, so yeah, I have now got Me in my hand. Maybe this is why they called themselves Me, is so that if someone insults them, they're actually making fun of themselves. Because I just realised that. And then putting them on stage and making them perform for a bunch of girls like 13, 14 years old or something like that. Just, it was ridiculous. It really was. I mean, the amount of like teenage girls that go to these gigs, it's like, where do they all come from? They all just seem to appear out of nowhere. I never see them anywhere else except from at these gigs. Maybe they just sit in like the ticket offices or something like that and live there until the tickets come out for a new band. I don't know. But so yeah, I would probably, right, they tried hard, and I understand that. They did have they had a good sound-ish. If you can class it, you know, what I just said as a good sound, then yes, they did have a good sound. But overall, I didn't really like it, so I'm going to give it about 2 out of 5. Yeah, it's a bit of a harsh rating, but they just weren't, I didn't like them. Then there was Panic at the Disco. Now, I did it in the first attempt at making this video. Like, I tried to attempt what he did live, like the pure high singing. Now, I can do it usually unless I'm trying to try to video me doing it, or if someone's listening to me, you know, when I'm under pressure I just can't do it, so I'm not going to. But yeah, it is actually impressive. Every time he did it I was just like, wow, like this really, really high singing that only I've heard in the darkness, which is just awesome. So they played a lot of good songs that I knew from the first album. I didn't really know any of their other songs other than the main ones that they released. Yeah, Brendan's quite funny live, and I swear to God, they covered I Believe in a Thing Called Love by The Darkness. They knew I was coming to this gig, and they covered that song. They were waiting for me, and I was almost in tears with how good it was. Not literally, of course, but you know, I wanted to be if I was that stupid. Or just weird. Not stupid, weird. Yes, weird. I'll go with that. Now this is a band that play, like, you know, steampunk era music, like kind of pop-ish kind of thing, without like any real heaviness to it, and then they come out with The Darkness, which is just amazing, and they did it perfectly. In fact, I dare say a little better, because the guitarist for Panic at the Disco actually extended on the solo and made it better. It was scary. So for that, I'm actually going to give Panic at the Disco a 9 out of 10, because it was just impressive. I loved it. And now, so of course 2 out of 5, and I said 9, didn't I? Yeah, I've already forgotten. I'll say 9 again, right, because my memory is that bad. Yeah, that would make 11 out of 15. which is really good for a gig. You know, that I saw like half of it. Of course, considering most of that is the main band, which is really what you go to see. Yeah, I'd chalk that down as a win. So basically, if you like Panic at the Disco even a little bit, go see them, because they are actually fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to cut this video very short, even though it's 5.5 minutes. That's not really that short. But thanks for watching. Yeah, I think this is the most recent gig that I can do, so I'll be doing past gigs. And then I'll be doing, if I've run out of past gigs before my next gig, which I shouldn't have, then I'll probably just do bass covers or something like that, because I've been learning bass. Of course, I'm waiting to get my new one, because that's my old one there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, that's my new bass, my old bass. I'm getting a new one soon, and it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Oh, for God's sake, 6 minutes. I need to stop this. Right. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.